Alright, I'm inside the Visual Studio Code, and in this video we're going to call the service method. So let's begin. So let's open up the booklist.component.ts file, and if you scroll down, first we need to inject the cart service. So inside our constructor we're going to inject the cart service private. I'm going to call this underscore cart service, which is of type cart service, and in the down we have this method add to cart. So first we need to create a cart item object to pass the book object. I'm going to call this const cart item is equal to new cart item, and to the constructor we're going to pass the book object, and then we're going to make use of the cart service to call the add to cart method. And to this add to cart method we're going to pass in the cart item. So let's save this, and now let's go to our application and let's test the things. So first let me inspect the element. Let's go to the console. Let me clear the console window. So now what I'll do is I'm going to click on this add to cart, and as you can see it is displaying total price NAN and total quantity NAN. This is because we haven't restarted our application. We have created the service file and we have created the cart item, and it is not yet updated. So let's go ahead and restart our application. Alright, we have restarted our application. Let's go ahead and test it. So let me reload the web page, and let's open up the developer tools and go to the console, and let me clear the console window. And now let's click on this add to cart, and you can see the total price is 800 and total quantity is 1. Okay, so we have added the one book to the cart. So let's go ahead and add one more book. And you can see now the total price is 600. So 800 plus 600, which is 1400, and the total quantity is 2. So let's try for this Flutter in action, and the total price now 2400 and the total quantity is 3. Okay, so far our application is working, and now we are going to update this in our cart status view template. So let's go ahead and open up the view template, cart status .component.html, and we're going to make use of the Angular interpolation. Let's access the total price. So if you go to this component.ts file, we have defined this total price. So let's access it with the Angular interpolation. Total quantity. So let's save this. And if you take a look at the browser, as you can see now initially the cart will be 0. Okay, so now let's go ahead and add a few books to the cart. You can see it has been updated 800 and the quantity is 1. So let's try for this. Now 1400, the total quantity is 2, and total quantity is 3. 2400 is the total price. So let's go to the programming, and you can add this Jakarta, and you can see 2900, total quantity is 4, and you can increment this. Okay, so all right, now our application is working as we expected. So now if you go to this one, and you can see we have one more this add to cart button. So in the next video we're going to add the same functionality to this add to cart button in the details page. So that is coming up in the next video. I will see you in the next video.